Why the Stoics warn us about certain people. The philosophy of Stoicism is often associated with resilience, inner peace, and emotional control. However, one of its lesser discussed but equally vital teachings is about the types of people we must avoid to protect our mental and emotional well-being. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, warned against engaging with individuals who drain our energy, distort our perceptions, or pull us away from the pursuit of wisdom and virtue. In this discussion, we will explore 7 types of people the Stoics advised avoiding. But we will not stop there. We will go beyond the teachings of the ancients and add modern psychological insights, real-world examples, and practical applications. By the end of this exploration, you will not only recognize these individuals but also develop strategies to handle them effectively. Let us begin with the first 2 categories of people the Stoics warned us about. 1. The chronic complainer. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is acceptance of reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. Chronic complainers, however, reject this principle. They constantly bemoan their circumstances, blame external factors for their misfortunes, and refuse to take responsibility for their own lives. To the Stoics, this mindset was dangerous because it reinforced a victim mentality and spread negativity like a contagion. Why they are harmful? They reinforce learned helplessness. The more we surround ourselves with people who believe they are powerless, the more we start to adopt the same mindset. They drain our emotional energy. Engaging with someone who is perpetually negative can make us feel exhausted and demotivated. They distract us from rational thinking. Instead of looking for solutions, chronic complainers focus on problems, leading us away from constructive action. Modern example. The office colleague who drains you. Imagine you have a colleague, Tom, who starts every morning by complaining about the traffic, the weather, the management, and even the quality of coffee in the office. No matter how hard you try to steer the conversation towards solutions or positivity, Tom always finds a new reason to lament his fate. At first, you might sympathize with him, but over time, his attitude begins to poison your own mindset. You start seeing problems where none existed before. The Stoic response: control your exposure, limit your interactions with such individuals when possible. Shift the focus. If you must engage, steer the conversation towards solutions. Set boundaries. A simple, "I understand, but I prefer to focus on things I can change," can work wonders. 2. The perpetual victim. Closely related to the chronic complainer is the perpetual victim. While the chronic complainer fixates on daily inconveniences, the perpetual victim takes it a step further, viewing themselves as fundamentally wronged by life. They see every setback as proof that the world is against them, and they refuse to take ownership of their circumstances. Why they are harmful? They reject accountability. Instead of learning from mistakes, they seek external blame. They encourage dependency. They seek saviors rather than solutions, draining those around them. They distort reality. They exaggerate misfortunes, making it hard to maintain a rational perspective. Story. The friend who always needs rescuing. Consider Sarah, a friend who always finds herself in unfortunate situations. A bad breakup, a lost job, a financial struggle. While everyone encounters hardships, Sarah's pattern is different. Every failure is someone else's fault. She expects you to constantly rescue her, listen to her woes, and validate her sense of injustice. At first, you want to be supportive, but soon you realize that no matter how much you help, Sarah never actually improves her situation. Instead, she keeps repeating the same mistakes and seeking sympathy rather than solutions. The Stoic response: recognize patterns. If someone constantly seeks pity rather than solutions, they are choosing victimhood. Encourage self-reliance. Instead of playing the rescuer, gently push them towards personal responsibility. Know when to walk away. If someone refuses to change, it is not your duty to carry their burdens. By understanding and avoiding these 2 types of people, the chronic complainer and the perpetual victim, we take a crucial step in protecting our own mental clarity and emotional resilience. But there are still 5 more dangerous types to uncover. In the next section, we will explore the manipulator, the envious, and the drama seeker, and how the Stoics advise us to navigate these interactions. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the Stoic wisdom on protecting our peace in a chaotic world. The manipulator, how they drain your energy and what Stoicism teaches us among the 7 types of people you must avoid. Manipulators are perhaps the most insidious. They disguise their true intentions behind charm, deception, or even false generosity. Their goal is control, whether over your thoughts, emotions, or actions. Identifying manipulators. Manipulators come in many forms. The guilt tripper who makes you feel bad for asserting boundaries, the gaslighter who distorts reality to make you doubt yourself, or the flatterer who uses praise to gain your trust before exploiting it. What they all have in common is their ability to twist situations to serve their interests while making you feel responsible for their emotions or circumstances. Why Stoicism condemns manipulation. Stoicism teaches us that external forces should not control our emotions or dictate our actions. A manipulator thrives on emotional control, whether through guilt, fear, or obligation. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom urges us to be conscious of how others attempt to influence us. If we recognize that our reactions are under our control, manipulators lose their power. They cannot guilt us if we choose not to accept undue blame. They cannot twist our reality if we remain grounded in logic and truth. Story. The charismatic colleague. Consider a man named Richard who worked at a prestigious firm. His colleague, Jason, was friendly and charismatic, always offering help. Over time, Richard noticed that Jason often subtly pushed extra tasks onto him, making him feel guilty if he refused. When promotions were on the line, Jason took credit for Richard's work. Initially, Richard was frustrated and angry, but then he applied Stoic principles. Instead of reacting emotionally, he calmly set boundaries and documented his work. Without engaging in drama, he let his actions speak. Eventually, Jason's tactics failed, and Richard advanced through his own merit. Lessons from Stoicism. Recognize manipulation tactics early. Control your reactions. Do not let emotions cloud judgment. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Respond with logic, not emotion. The envious. Why their jealousy is their own prison. Envious individuals resent others' success, joy, or possessions. Instead of working towards self-improvement, they waste energy comparing themselves to others, often wishing for their downfall. The Stoic perspective on envy. Epictetus, another great Stoic, taught that envy is born from a misunderstanding of what truly matters. People who envy wealth, fame, or beauty believe these things determine happiness. However, Stoicism emphasizes that true fulfillment comes from inner virtue, not external validation. How envious people harm you. They sabotage your success, either subtly through discouragement or overtly through gossip and undermining. Being around envious individuals can make you doubt yourself, feel guilty for your achievements, or hold back from sharing victories. Story. The rival friend Sophia had a childhood friend, Mia, who seemed supportive but always belittled Sophia's successes. When Sophia landed a dream job, Mia responded with, "Must be nice to have connections." When Sophia found love, Mia suggested, "You always get lucky." Over time, Sophia realized that Mia was not truly happy for her. She was trapped in her own bitterness. Sophia distanced herself and chose to surround herself with people who celebrated, rather than resented, success. Stoic takeaways. Your achievements are not anyone else's loss. Do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Practice gratitude instead of comparison. Avoid those who resent success instead of striving for it. The drama seeker. How they disrupt your peace. Drama seekers thrive on chaos. They manufacture conflict, spread rumors, and enjoy pulling people into unnecessary arguments. The Stoic view on drama. Seneca advised that a wise person stays away from trivial conflicts, writing, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Drama seekers pull you into their turbulence, making you feel responsible for solving their crises. They waste your time and drain your mental energy. How to deal with drama seekers. Don't engage. Refuse to react to unnecessary conflict. Stay composed Emotional detachment frustrates those who seek reactions. Prioritize peace, choose relationships that bring calm, not chaos. Story. The office gossip. James worked in an office where one coworker, Linda, thrived on spreading rumors. She constantly created drama, turning colleagues against each other. Initially, James got caught up in defending himself and proving his side. But after studying Stoicism, he realized that arguing was futile. He distanced himself, stopped reacting, and focused on his work. Eventually, Linda lost interest in him as a target, and he enjoyed a more peaceful environment. Final thoughts. Drama is addictive for those who crave it, but a Stoic mind finds fulfillment in calm, wisdom, and personal growth. Protect your peace by avoiding unnecessary conflicts and those who thrive on them. Coming next, the final 2 types to avoid. In the last part of the series, we will explore the final 2 types: the perpetual liar and the energy vampire. These individuals erode trust and drain your mental strength. Stay tuned for insights on how Stoicism helps us recognize and protect ourselves from them. The final 3 types of people to avoid and the Stoic path to freedom. In the final section of this comprehensive exploration, we will examine the last 3 types of people you should avoid, supported by stories, practical insights, and actionable lessons. These individuals can drain your energy, hinder your growth, and pull you away from the Stoic ideal of inner peace and self-mastery. 5. The chronic complainer. The prisoner of negativity. There is a profound difference between voicing concerns constructively and perpetually complaining about everything. Chronic complainers see life as an endless series of misfortunes and believe they are perpetual victims of circumstance. Their negativity is contagious, seeping into your mindset and clouding your perception of reality. Story. The merchant's apprentice. A young apprentice named Lin worked under a wise merchant known for his patience and discipline. Every morning, Lin would complain about the weather, the difficult customers, or the unfair market competition. One day, the merchant handed Lin a bag filled with stones and instructed him to carry it wherever he went. By midday, Lin was exhausted and asked why he was given this burden. The merchant replied, "Every complaint you speak is like placing a stone in your own bag. Soon, it will become too heavy for you to carry." Lin realized that his constant complaints were a burden, weighing him down more than the actual hardships he faced. Lesson. Stoics believe in focusing only on what is within their control. Complaining about things you cannot change is a waste of energy. Instead, channel your focus into productive action. Replace complaints with constructive problem solving. 6. The hypocrite. The double-faced friend. Hypocrites say one thing but do another, often pretending to have values they do not uphold. They can be particularly dangerous because they may appear trustworthy while secretly undermining you. Their inconsistency and deceit erode relationships and foster an environment of distrust. Story. The two scholars, Marcus and Julian, studied philosophy together. Marcus lived by his principles, practicing self-discipline and honesty. Julian, however, preached about virtue but indulged in greed, deception, and betrayal. When an opportunity arose for leadership in the academic circle, Julian slandered Marcus to gain favor. However, over time, Julian's actions caught up with him. People saw the contrast between his words and deeds, and his influence faded. Marcus, through consistency and integrity, earned the respect and trust of many. Lesson. Stoicism teaches that true character is revealed through action, not words. Avoid those who lack integrity, as their hypocrisy will eventually harm you. Surround yourself with individuals whose values align with their behavior. 7. The drama seeker. Chaos in human form. Some individuals thrive on conflict, constantly seeking or creating drama. They gossip, exaggerate situations, and turn minor issues into major crises. Being around such people drains your energy and disrupts your peace. Story. The Emperor's Council. An emperor had two advisors, one calm and composed, the other dramatic and impulsive. Whenever an issue arose, the dramatic advisor would panic and make exaggerated claims, stirring fear and uncertainty. The calm advisor, however, would assess the situation rationally and provide solutions. Over time, the emperor realized that the dramatic advisor was making governance difficult by creating unnecessary problems. He dismissed the advisor and promoted the one who remained steady in the face of challenges. Lesson: Stoicism emphasizes emotional control and rational thinking. Avoid people who create unnecessary chaos in your life. Instead, seek those who bring stability and wisdom. The ultimate Stoic path. Choosing the right people, the people you surround yourself with, shape your mindset, emotions, and ultimately your destiny. By avoiding these 7 types of individuals, you protect your peace, cultivate wisdom, and stay aligned with Stoic principles. Final lessons for a Stoic life. Control your circle. Be intentional about who you allow into your life. Guard your mind. Protect yourself from negativity, manipulation, and distractions. Live by principles. Be the kind of person who embodies virtue, discipline, and integrity. By practicing discernment in relationships, you create an environment conducive to self-mastery, resilience, and enduring peace. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like it so YouTube knows you enjoy this content. Comment below. Have you ever encountered any of these 7 types of people? What was your experience like? Let's discuss. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Share this video with your friends. It might help them recognize something important in their lives. Thanks for being here. See you in the next video.